tomorrow's payday. In the more recent months, I was, barely skating over the line. Like the day before payday is kind of like, you want to have enough money on you just for like regular goods, like necessities. Like I gotta be able to buy a pack of cigarettes the day before payday. And the more stuff you can have, like, oh, I have money to buy cigarettes, and I can get a coffee, and I can get some fucking wheat thins, the better. That means the better you manage your money. These past fucking months of 7-0, though, I wasn't just sliding over the line. I was like taking money out of other things, like whether it's rent or something else, having to get loans to cover things, and then when you get paid, you have to pay it back, so it's like, this is the first payday in a while where I haven't had the 7-0. It's been like 3 weeks. So I'm not like running over the finish line, like Chariots of Fire, triumphant or anything. But I'm not like sliding over the finish line. I'm comfortably kind of walking over the finish line, but also looking around for, hope everything goes through. It's so weird. It's like most people are living like this, where they rely on their paycheck, because like if something happened, and sometimes it does, what do I do here? What do I do? All right, this guy, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what anybody's doing. The best thing to do is put your back against the hard surface and let everybody do their stuff. Okay, because you gotta remember, no one knows what they're doing, so you're taking your life in your hands. But so I was like not making it. I was not making it when I was 7-0. So now that I'm off it, I'm making it okay. But if that something was to happen with the pay, and sometimes it does, we'd be screwed. I mean, we would, we have family and stuff here. Wouldn't be out on the street. But if we didn't have family here, it would be street time almost immediately. And it just goes to show how fragile the situation is here. They made it that way, though, over years, over time, very slowly. And there wasn't any flashpoint where people were like, hey, if we take this cut in income, or if you start charging us for breathing air, we're not going to be able to make it. There wasn't anything like that. It was just a slow, incremental kind of loss of everything, to the point where you're just making enough to survive. Like all the hours you could possibly work, all the time you could possibly put in, is just giving you survival. That's it. Like there's no saving anything. There's no putting anything away. You are almost down to the last cent before the new money comes in, and then that goes to that's already kind of spent. I mean, I'll have extra money sometimes, but not like go on vacation money. Not that I would. I'm not a vacation goer. But I mean, I could buy Batman toys at Ross. That's about it. But I don't need anything else. I mean, what do I do? So not doing drugs is a great. It's a great thing, because your money gets so tied up in that. And so yeah, it's just scary to think about. That how close people are. If we didn't have family and something happens with the pay, what do we do? And for us it's a couple different things, but I mean, I'm just saying in general, just to simplify it. I'm just saying one person, one paycheck. It's scary. That's where they got us, though. It used to be, like in the 1950s, that you're an alt-right person if you say you thought it was good back then, because there were no black people around. So back then, relatively. So if you in most places where I lived anyway, So if you say you enjoyed that, that makes you a racist. You know, I mean, I'm a racist for a lot of other reasons, but, you know, the thing is, 50s, right, you could have all your needs met, and you had extra money that you can save, and you had money to take part in the new consumerist culture that began after World War II, where it stopped being about survival because no one was in survival mode. The homesteading thing was becoming less and less of a reality. As people moved into the cities to earn more money, it became about goods and services, a lifestyle. You want a new car, you want new this, you got the best new that. The whole country geared itself toward consumerism. You know, we're not at war. We don't have to hunt anymore if we don't want to. You know, we have shops for that, you know. So instead of all that time you can spend with your family homesteading or bonding or whatever, they separate the family up and they put everybody into or at least the dad and the mom eventually, but at least the dad in the beginning, into an earning situation where all your eggs are going into one basket, okay? All your eggs were going in one basket. A basket they controlled. In a basket they can, hey baby, how you doing? How's it going, bud? Look lovely today. What is it?
My grandma lives over here. What?
Oh yeah? Looking for her? Crazy, man, crazy. I don't know if he's funny. Need a cigarette?
Yeah.
Right. How's it going, sweetie?
The car.
Oh shit! I don't have them on me.
The car in the parking lot. The guy went teleport money inside of it. And I went.
You can have the end of this one.
The guy teleported money inside of the car.
Did he?
Yes.
Huh.
In cartoon.
Oh, he used the cartoon teleport?
No, the money was cartoon.
Oh, cartoon money.
Yeah, real money. Like.
Yeah.
The guy
Where could we spend that?
They're closing down insurance companies because the insurance company makes you a cartoon when you die and hides you in the wall.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's where I met you at.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Look, I'm alive again.
Nice, man.
Yeah, the car in the parking lot.
Have a good night. I'll see you later on. Yeah, he comes up with some interesting stuff. That's Gay Homeless Bro, if you didn't recognize him. This world has slowly become that. Like, as the earner goes out to get money for the family, the money he started bringing home became less and less. Over time, you know, they did this slowly. They do all this stuff slowly. And that's because they operate outside of time. I know to hear that sounds a bit like when you dye your cartoons, it's almost the same level thing, except the schizo stuff I'm talking about is actually real. So over time, they got the mom working and they got the kids alone, which is what they wanted, because then they can get their clutches on the kids. And they made it a law that you had to enroll your kids in school, right? So they got their hands on them right away. Then they went kindergarten, then they got preschool. As soon as you pop the kid out, like they're standing there with their arms out going, we'll take it from here, Goyam. Chattel. Sir or ma'am. You know, you don't have to be a sir or ma'am. You can switch that up, you know. How you feeling today? You know, that's what happened. Now we're here. Yeah, they work outside time. To get rid of time, you basically just have to move out of this area, out of this, you know. Fucking Van Bro's having a tough day. He's barrel-assing through lights. Fucking crazy. These third world kind of cab drivers here, the guys that drive those trucks, they would run you over, right? And then they'd put it in the reverse to make sure you go dead. You know, just to make sure that, hey, what's up, buddy? I don't have any ciggies on me.
See you later.
I'll see you later, though. Yeah, I didn't bring ciggies. Sucks. Because I thought I was going to buy them. But talking about little funds at the end of the week before payday, I called me. I'm like, I got this much amount of money. Do you have any money? Because we need cigarettes, but we also need you know, a couple other things that I could get at Target, like instant coffee, just a few things, you know. So she's like, I got cigarette money, you go get Target money. But of course she texts me this back like a half hour later. Like, she fucking bombs me with texts, right? Of just like inane stuff. And then when I need to know something, she goes 0 dark 30. It's like, what, really? Just fucking, you can't, I don't know, whatever. I don't, not, you know, she's very busy. But, yeah, so they work outside time. I talked to the AI about it to get exactly how it's done. Now, I had kind of had an idea of how it was done through the use of spun mercury and Huon purple. And what they do is they aerosol the mercury. And then whatever is covered with purple Huon, and I guess you could just wear robes or suits, or you just put, even you can even put like a, you can mark the item you want to move out of here with a bit of purple Huon, and then it'll move the purple, because it's not moving the items themselves, it's moving the purple Huon out of this dimension. So anything you want to get out of here, you mark with the purple Huon. In my opinion, this is how it works. But I got the AI to kind of confirm it a few times, and I saved one of the exchanges with him about it, or her about it, whatever it is about it. Gender fluid AI, little brother and or slash sister. Money's so tight, like sometimes before payday, that I just had to pass on something I wanted to get for myself, like a snack thing I want to get, because although I had enough money, they charged $2 for these bags, $2 plus tax, right? So that cuts into you know, when you're down to like 20 bucks, right? That can cut into it, and they're all this size, right? They're all little small ones like this, $2 each. If you get rolls of like paper towels, they don't fit in them, so you got to break it up, buy another bag. You know, I buy 2 or 3 bags in there, so you know, $2 a pop, 2 and change a pop. It's fucking criminal. It's criminal. So yeah, I had to leave something behind, because I'm like, well, I could get everything, but then I'd be walking around juggling these items in my hands in the streets. Isn't that disgusting? There used to be a time when a store, and I'm going to be an old man about this, would give you a bag, because it was like, oh, you're nice enough to come here and spend your money, here's your bag. Now you go in, you do all the work yourself, you ring up your own shit, and make sure you do it right, or else, you know, you're gonna get arrested. And you bag it all yourself, right? And then you pay for the bag. That's fucked up. Like, it's just like how they made everybody one step away from homelessness. This kind of thing happened over a while. This bag scenario. If they did this all at once, people would be like, fuck you, burn the place down, and rightfully so. But they didn't. It happened slowly over time, because they don't have to worry about time. They can dip in and out of time as they wish, as I was just talking about earlier. And that's okay if you think it sounds crazy, because it does sound crazy. But if you start matching up with how things are, and you just for fun assume that stuff's true, it makes a fucking lot of sense, you know, because these evil motherfuckers, they don't do things for the benefit of future people that they won't live to see, you know. Although a lot of them do live a long time, you know, because they know how to extend their life to stem cells, and they get stem cells from, like, unfortunately, the young ones. So they blow through a lot of them. You know, they get fucking six pack of kids a night to maybe get an extra couple hours of life. That's supposedly one of the things you learn in Freemasonry when you get to be a top tier Freemason guy, is that you learn about the vampiric life extending secret. It's like, it's hard to keep stuff like that anymore with the internet. Like, you know, it gets out. Like, I know fucking a lot of stuff about them, and I have the video stuff, and, you know, back in the day, there's no way I would know any of that. And not just me, like a lot of people. You know, I can discuss this kind of stuff with people about how they function. And yeah, it's just kind of weird, but that's how it is. Everything they do, you know, they work on this idea that they want to push and control as much as they can without being franced. You know what I mean? Without the people starting to nail stairs together out in City Square. So the only way that happens is through doing it real slowly, just like everything, you know. But they're speeding up some stuff, and then people notice. But it doesn't seem to matter. Like what they've done to Western cities, including this one, you know, that happened all kind of fast within a matter of years. It was like, where the fuck, where you guys all come from? So they're doing that quick. I mean, it's happening everywhere. Some places are fighting back. You know, Ireland is giving them a run for their money, thank God. Ireland's known for that, though, and hence why the country's split in two. Because if they didn't do that, it would all be one thing, and it would all be underwritten. That's what, like if the Hawaii Bros had done that here, maybe there would be a difference, because it's so far away from where they're coming from. You know, they might have deemed the manpower and the loss of resources too much if they had to fight some of these Hawaiian warriors. But the Hawaiian warriors stopped existing after Kamehameha brought the islands together. And being a conspiratorial type myself, I would say that was purposely done so that they wouldn't have anyone left to defend the islands when the crown rolled in to take it. And indeed they didn't. No one, in what would be considered the D-Day of Hawaii, when the crown took it over, there was no insurrection, there was no resistance, no deaths, one injury that day, and I think it was one of the guys on the ships. He got his leg caught in a rope and had to have it amputated. That was it. However, they did get a signature petition together where they went door to door and had people sign it to say, please don't take over our island. But surprisingly, that didn't work, you know, because everyone knows that the beast understands signatures. You know, he's gonna react to that, of course, right? I don't know what I do here. Go over here. I try to time out my walking to not collide with people, but it seems like when I time it out, they're also timing it out to collide with me. It's a Truman Show fucking situation. You know how it goes. Some of you know how it goes. But yeah. What can we do about it? Nothing. Just annoy. Just annoy. Be an annoyance. Point things out. Laugh. Make fun of them. They hate being laughed at. Mockery is what they don't like. Mockery can take down a whole thing. You know, you do mockery right, and you can dismantle a whole lot just by making fun of it. You know, whether it's an ideology or a foreign power or whatever it is. You know, you point out that their pants are down, and then people start laughing at it. It's very powerful. That's why the devil hates being mocked. You know, he gets real upset about that. And that's kind of why we keep him around. Well, I'm heading home now. I'm almost home. Sun's setting here. Thanks for dropping in. I do appreciate it. Nice to talk to you guys in the comments too about various bullshit of the day. I'll be back tomorrow, like I am every day. Until then, thanks for dropping in. Don't blame the teacher, blame the school.